With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our
flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set. Hey, come on. Check 53's mine. It's out of time. It's out of time. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Come on. 53's the mic. Yeah, let's get set.
How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Now a dump off here complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Cunningham. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. That one
been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
On 2nd down now, it's Jackson, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away, and the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Let's go. Choose Pittsburgh. Say it on. Choose the mic. Here we go, here we go.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
It's 2nd down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Okay, ready?
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, set, 40, Max 40. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You got it.
When people talk about versatility, you should go back and look at Ronnie Lott's entire career. At USC, an All-American safety. In the beginning time in his career in the NFL, an All-Pro corner before switching back to safety to finish off a Hall of Fame career.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. Now again, right side. It's Jackson, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to launch this thing. Wait, and this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Titans. In for the score. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
First, I'll tell you why. I don't know. It made sense to me because Torrey Holt only has a 91 catch in traffic.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Spectacular catch.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Right, and Herman Moore has only a 96 catch.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
To throw again, Cunningham. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy.
All right. Tell me if that's a little better. A little louder.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Buying time to his left. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Right. I think Herman Moore is going to do better in the slot.
Throwing again. Cunningham. Forced out to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into a star receiver to make a play. Sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Okay, you know what? I'm done with that shit.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
I cannot remember for what. I don't want to just pick one and get it wrong.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Cunningham. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Here's Cunningham. Open man, Gronkowski complete. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Willis. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Not to throw it there no more.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
I did this play last time, but I threw it to the wrong guy.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Excuse me. Ooh, these orange pops really make me burp, huh?
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Cunningham to throw. And this one incomplete.
Look right there. He dropped the
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's why I moved him over there.
So back-to-back incompletions.
I don't have enough
coins.
I was actually going to buy another receiver and replace him. I just don't have enough coins right now because I bought Willis and Oh, no, Jackson.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Darnell Dockett drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
Bring up 4th down. I ain't scared. Bring Dockett's ass again. Have to go steaming Willie B.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Oh, he did get me too. Shit.
And down he goes again. Bruce Smith and the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Unless he ran a stunt move. Dude was open too.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
All day, every day, any day.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. The end result, 21 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's all. And that is caught. Walker. Touchdown, Titans.
Come back in the second half.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Dancing to his... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Bo Jackson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cunningham looking to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff Spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
He's not going to get me.
They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Ready, 52. Watch 52. 52's the mic. I got him. Ready.
On second down, Johnson. Past the 20. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. David Johnson, 48 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
You know what? I totally
Following the
went to
touchdown,
fucking
here's
basket
Stenerud to kick it away.
because they put him in, too. I was like, oh, they're going to throw it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I don't know what made me think that, but I was convinced I put everybody past defense. Now I don't know what to do. Try to win. We still got time.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A gain of 6 there on first.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Cunningham. That'll be caught by Rice. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Bruce Smith. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on a turnover on downs.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
It's just me and you.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And it's a fumble. And the Raiders Raiders pick it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Cunningham now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Cunningham. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On second down, this is Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Raiders. From the gun, Cunningham. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
4 down.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now a give right side. Jackson. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there.
Around there. I love them old throwback Oiler uniforms. All right, on to the next game. So I'm 2 and 3 now. I won 2 and lost 3. It's not a bad start to weekend league, I guess, for real. Yeah, that specific one too, huh? Well, it's like earlier I was playing this one dude and he fumbled it and my dude picked it up and went out of bounds. And it didn't give it to me. Like the announcer dude and everything was like, it's first down. Oh, they picked up the fumble. And the little stat line up there on the top of the screen came up. Said Champ Bailey, 1 fumble recovery. Did you already send me the link to it? Or whatever. The name of it and shit.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at the 3.
Come on, fellas.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Showing up, showing up.
Off-play action, it's Cunningham. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
They'll start here with Jackson, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
52's the mic. Check.
Bobby Bell, I think.
On third down, here's Bo. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
What the hell? Is it because I picked him off? Or because I was running the ball? I'm confused though. Like, what made him quit? Madden 20 song. Alright. Give me a second, I'm trying to look it up.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
I don't own the rights to this. You do. For real.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Stretch till I can't no more. They ain't got no defense.
On first down, it's Cunningham. And it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. We knew this game had the potential to have quite a few twists and turns, but maybe not on the very first play of the game.
And not only did they end up with
have you watched the video with the dude and dancing and shit?
A nice return.
This dude's
ends
got
up
me
setting
dying.
him up first and goal. What a change and what a twist.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Jan Stenerud on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
I love it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, he's slow as shit. They did him dirty on his speed in this game.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
This shit is fucking hilarious.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
That's a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Give them 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down.
I'm gonna run, stretch till I can't no more. What's going on here? 2 active running backs, abilities attached. Got a quarterback, but he's never going to pass. What did he say? All I could do is roll out corner. Can't use a pocket passer. Fuck Kurt Warner. Seriously though, motherfuck Kurt Warner. He's a dude slow as shit.
From the
he
34
for real
now,
is.
here's first
But
and
he's
10.
accurate as fuck.
Man left, man left.
We got
Operating from the gun. Cunningham. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now Cunningham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away, and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Jackson on first down, trying to lay one up, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Julio Jones, 36 yards, and the Texans push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, it's Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
I hear
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play
a lot of games.
and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On second down now, it's Jackson. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd and 2, Cunningham throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Hey, Brad, I got to go. I'll be back, all right?
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, it's okay.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Cunningham. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Night Train Lane.